I did.
So you can always email him. I know he has like, if you want to talk about the exam, he usually has like sessions that you can do with him just to see what went wrong.
Yeah, well, I just got off a conference call with him just now, but I was working on 22 homework quiz.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do group meeting quiz for 22, because we did 21 already, right?
I'll bring it up. Yeah, I just have one question on 22. On number 8, I don't understand how they got a certain answer. So that's like the one with, it's pretty simple. Wasn't that hard? Just that one was the only one that was like I was confused about.
All right, well, let's just do each one.
I was just okay. Hold on, I'm gonna log in here real quick and give me a few.
Yeah, I must have done something really bad on that test. I don't know what I could have done.
I thought that wasn't too bad. The first one, I still had a hard time figuring out, like with the figuring out like if it's a 2 proportion or whatever the proportion is in the first couple questions. Like if it's a proportion or a chi-square. Just figuring out.
Wait, what to use?
Yeah, like either like I still like went over the like little Excel sheet he sent, like how to best identify it, but I still had a hard time like figuring that part out.
Did you get my email with the group project thing?
Yeah, I've been working on it a little bit. I emailed them because I had some questions like how to best word it.
Okay.
And so I'm just waiting to hear back from him because like I have ideas, but I also don't know how he wants me to word it. I don't know. Like when he's looking at it, I want to make sure that he understands what I'm saying and what's information he wants. So make sure I'm not dragging it out.
Good.
So I'm just waiting for him. Yes, I emailed him. I'm just waiting for him to email me back so I can.
All right. Do we have till Saturday to turn that in?
Correct. Yes.
And then it looks like the only thing we have after that is like at the PowerPoint, and then we're done, right?
Yeah, next week's the last week.
All right, geez. All right, so for number 3, I have that the y-intercept is 2.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to do it as I go because I need this in my mind. Even though I have the answers in front of me, I want to do it. So for
that's correct. Let's do it.
All right, so for 4, the slope is 1.5.
Correct.
Because remember last time when I re-put the answers in and they mixed up those things, so I missed a whole bunch?
No, yeah, let's just go there. Just take it.
All right, so 5, I did -3 plus 0.25 times 16.
Yes, and that should get you
Correct?
1.
And I got 1. Okay.
Yep, that's correct.
All right. And then, okay, I got that it was a hot dog shape.
Yep, correct. Is correct.
And I found that in the reading, the samples of the different shapes.
Yeah, they had like the summary and what to look for.
Yeah.
How to look for it.
All right, based on the shape of the scatter plot you produced in the last question, what can you say about the appropriateness of using simple linear regression to model these data? I said that simple linear regression was appropriate for this data.
Yeah, because I think with the hot dog shape, that means it's appropriate, but if it was any of the other ones, it's not appropriate. So if it's a hamburger or banana shape, the linear regression is not appropriate.
Okay, so I missed the rest of them or a whole bunch of them, but I knew how to do it. The problem is I put the wrong number in this. I put 138 and the answer is 139. And so that threw off a lot of my data.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay, let me plug it. Yeah, it's 138. Let me plug. Can I plug? Give me this quick second. I'm gonna plug it into Excel here.
I'm going to too.
Okay. So let me just pull that up here real quick second.
Because I've got it right here. Oh, and also the confidence mean goes in the first one, right? That was another
Well, what
thing.
confidence?
Yeah. Be sure to use the confidence data for the explanatory variable, which is the first score, right?
Yes.
And the score data is the response variable. And the response variable is the X variable, right?
Response variable. Yes, I put like response dependent or response variable, which is Y, is the variable which is affected by what happens to the other variable.
Right, and the explanatory variable is the okay. The explanatory variable is the X.
Correct.
All right, and the explanatory variable in ours is the confidence data, which is the second column. So the second column goes in the X.
Yes.
So the second column goes in our first column. Because maybe that's what I did wrong, if that's not correct.
Okay, yeah, I am working on it right now, about to plug some things in. Okay, let me see. So it shows the confidence data for the explanatory and score. Okay, so confidence data. Okay, so that's to go in the copy. All right, make sure I'm reading the directions. I'm putting the wrong things. It's explanatory. Okay, and then
And then the score is the response variable, which is the Y.
correct.
Okay.
All right. All right, so I plugged everything in. Let's see. So score data.
Okay. I'm in.
Yes, I got everything plugged in. Also, I was confused on number 8 when asked for how many observations are in the data. How do we get the answer 138? Because I was confused on how you get that answer to even begin with.
Okay, how many observations are in this data? Well, there were, you just, if you look at the sheet, you start on number 4, and it goes down to 142. So, but 142 and 4 were included. So that's why it's 39. I mean, 139.
39. Oh, I think I understand.
Well, it's just the number of things in that we just put in. There's 139 different numbers.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
There was
That
no
makes 21
equation
cents
or
now.
anything. It's just that's how many numbers there are.
Oh, that's okay. That's what it's looking for. Okay, I got it now.
But the reason I
That
put
makes way more sense. Yeah,
138, and so I missed a lot of the questions. All right, so it was 139 instead of
okay,
138. So then number 9 is, what is the y-intercept? And the y-intercept is 18.690. Do you see that over on under the model? It's in the form.
yeah, which I'm looking for. So I know it's 18 point. Oh, got it. Okay,
Under
yeah,
the B,
18.69.
where the y and the B intersect.
Yeah. Okay, and then so then the slope is 12 point.
695.
Yes.
Slope is 12.695. What is the predicted value of y when x equals 4? So you take the 16.69 plus the 12.695 times 4.
What I did to get that answer, I just
Okay.
put so in Excel under the X, I just type in 4, and it'll give you your predicted value and give you your answer.
Where did you do it? Under the x?
Yeah, so yeah, replace that X, put the 4 as it said,
Oh, nice.
and so that'll give you your answer instead of doing the formula.
So it was 94.859? Oh, thank you for showing me that.
Oh no, yeah, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the answer should be 69, yeah, 0.469
No, 94.859.
for the predicted
11.
value of Y.
For number 11.
I'm getting 69.469
All right.
for my predicted value.
So, okay, I put in 4.
Yeah,
And
and the
it
X,
shows, where's the answer then? Where's the 69.469?
is the predicted. So X right next to it is predicted.
And then under that?
Yeah, so because it asks what is the predicted value of Y, and
All right.
so of
I
X.
think
So
I
if
put
X
the
is
4
4,
in the wrong place. I put the 4 in
okay.
the wrong place. So what's the number above the 4? What's the top corner of
The
that?
number above.
What? Yeah, where you
Oh,
put
it's
in
X,
4.
just X.
What was it, X?
Yeah, just X.
Okay. All right, because that's where I put my 4. All right, so that's not where you put it. So you put it underneath the X.
Correct.
So it's 69.469
Yep,
for
that's
number
correct
11.
answer. Yes.
Right. 469. Okay.
Yeah, so anytime it's acting, yeah, so if you see a question like that, all you gotta do is press whatever X is equaling, if you just plug it into the, just below the X, it'll give you your predicted value every time.
Fabulous. Okay, so number 12. So for that one, I put in 6 instead of 4. In the equation. And I got 94.859.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
correct. Yep.
All right. Number 13. I didn't understand these questions. Do you tell me what these mean?
So I think I took notes on it somewhere. I know it's in the reading they talked about this. I can bring it up here real quick. It talks about these specifically, how there was only one. All right, let me head back. 22.
Because both of them were 1. 13 and 14 were both 1.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's in the like kind of in the beginning of the reading. It talks about that.
All right. That's all right. I'll take your word for that. All right. So let's do 15. So a company in South Dakota manufactures hard hats used in the mining industry. They record measurements on all the hats they produce for quality control and planning purposes. The measurements they collect include the hat size, circumference of the hat, lengths of the major and minor axes. Meaning the company wants to predict the size of the hat given the circumference. The size of the hat given the circumference. So the response variable is the explanatory one. So the explanatory one is the explanatory one is the circumference because it's the right.
That's what it should be. The explanatory is the, which is not a, so the explanatory, so definition, by definition, explanatory is the variable which is not affected by what happens to the other variable.
Oh, then it's the size of the hat.
And the dependent is a variable which is affected by what happens to the other variable.
So to me, that we both know that A is correct because that's what we wrote down from before. But using the explanation we just used, the explanatory variable is used to predict the response variable. So the response variable wouldn't be the size of the hat, would it?
I think it is because talk about the measurement, including the hat size and circumference of the hat. So the main focus is around the hat, and so they're trying to predict the size of the hat circumference. So with the whole definition of dependent is the variable which is affected by what happens to the other variable, and so so what they're doing is just have the hat size circumference, and they're predicting the size of the given hat circumference. So it does affect by what happens to each of the other variables by predicting the size.
All right. Let's go to 23.
Okay, yeah, I haven't looked at 23 yet, but I don't think I hope it's not too complicated.
You know what I think it is? I think it's just going to be the hypothesis testing of what we're doing, because I printed out the I can't even think of what this is called now. PowerPoint.
PowerPoints?
Yeah. I need every single point now because of that crazy D.
Yeah.
I wasn't too worried before because I had a solid B, but now it's not so good.
That's all right. We'll be good. We'll finish strong.
Yeah. Okay, I'm moving on to 23.
All right, I will.
And then we're done. It's the last one, huh?
Yeah, it's the very last one.
Thank goodness.
It's crazy how fast it goes. Last one for this week, at least. We have just one more week.
I know, but there are no more assignments like this.
Oh, that's right. Career exam and just presentation. Oh, snap.
Yeah, exam, and I think the presentation is just our PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, so yeah, we can work on that over the weekend and just put it together.
Yeah. I'm glad we had the study we did. It was super easy.
No, yeah, it was really, it's just simple plugging in information. It's not bad at all. I like it. All right, so what are we working with here?
And then we can just go find the answers while we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
All right, so let's do the first question. First two are always the easiest.
All right. The true linear regression equation is y All right, so that's just the standard. I know, what would the null and alternative hypothesis be? What are the null and alternative hypothesis be? So the null would be that HO where BO and B1 are unknown. So I'm guessing it would be C.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking was C.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
I would say a number 4 is A.
Let's see. It's A. So what is the residual?
All right, let me go to my notes and see if it says.
I believe it is C. The difference between the observed value Y and the value predicted by the regression line.
Okay. Oh. Okay, it's not asking us about regression right now, right? It's asking, oh, it's a linear regression. Okay, all right. So 5, how many questions have we got in this one?
18.
Oh, I don't know. Do you think we should
No, yeah, I don't
study
like that.
a little bit first? Usually I do the
Yeah.
stuff.
No, yeah. I think it's better if we just go over it ourselves, and then we can just do it tomorrow if we have any questions. We do the same process we did 22 today. Just go over each question.
All right. All right.
And type everything in.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Vicki. Have a good one.
Bye. Where's my thing? Stop back.